What is up, everybody? This is Ambulance Boy, and first off, I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for 100 subscribers. This is so cool, and I decided that I was going to do a special review of these two sets. Now, this set I just got on Sunday. It's the Ecto one from the 2016 Ghostbuster movie, and then this is the original 1959 Cadillac ambulance. Now, a really creative thing that they did was they kind of reversed things in the movie. All the women are the Ghostbusters, and the secretary is actually a man, unlike the original movie where they were all men and the secretary was a woman. That was really creative, as well as they changed it so instead of an ambulance, they use a hearse. I forgot the date, but it's 1980s Cadillac hearse. So that was just a really cool thing that they did. So let's start off with the boxes. So the original one is a really cool box. It has this nice opening mechanism here. You just pull it open just like that, and inside it's just a really attractive look with the caution tape around. It's all painted black. Now this was a Lego Ideas set, so this was made by somebody else, and Lego liked it enough, they put it on the shelves, and it was selling pretty good. So this is cool. Now for the instruction booklet, this is just a really cool, attractive looking book. Just has a nice look to it, and inside we got all the names of the guys, a bunch of stories about the movie and about the ambulance itself. It has it in Spanish as well, and then it has the real actors. Now a cool thing about this is when you keep turning through, you're going to find these quotes from different people in the movie. Now that's a really cool thing. I really like that. It was kind of surprising when they did that. It was really, really cool, and I really enjoyed that, actually. On the back, not attractive at all. It's like this shouting kid, he looks like he lost his mind. Who knows what he's on? So that's really weird. But the book itself is really cool. So I like that. Now for the 2016 movie, it was not made by Lego Ideas. It was just a Lego set. And as you can tell, it's a huge box. It just... I don't know why they made it huge. It's just not as attractive. It just kind of looks like a Lego box, honestly. Just a bunch of stuff spammed around. I don't know what it is, a color scheme or whatever, but it just doesn't look as cool as the other one. Another sad thing that they did was, just like every other box, you have to open it like that and pour out the contents. So it's not like you could put the set back in and just close the box. The box isn't that good, honestly. The back is kind of cool, though. It shows what they're doing, but I don't like the box as much as the first one. Now, for the instruction booklet, it came in bent, so that's kind of weird. And they, sadly, did not throw in as much stuff. They do have the people and the names, which is a cool thing. But they don't have too much to say about the movie itself, unlike the other book, and there is no quotes, and I was actually kind of looking forward to that. So that was kind of a disappointment. The back of it, much better than the other one. It's not a screaming kid, it's actually a Lego person, so that's much better. But the book and the box are not that good, but of course, if you're just looking for a good set, well, you definitely got one. So let's get started and see what we got here. So first up, we're going to get up these guys, the original Ghostbusters. Now, a cool thing about this, and the same with these guys, is they all have double heads, so they can be scared too, as you can see. So I really, really like that. I'm not going to do it for every single one, but they all have pretty much scared faces or like serious faces. So that's a really cool thing. I like that. And each one has a personalized name tag. That is really, really cool. I like that. And it's printed front and back. They have back prints as well. I also really like the stand, how they made it this caution tape look, and they put the Ghostbusters logo on it. And I like their proton packs. It's pretty cool. So I like what they did there. So we got, let's see, we got Venkman over here. We got Spengler here. Zedmore here. And then we got Stance here. So, yeah, kind of hard names to remember. I'm glad I have the book to read the names from, or who knows what I would be calling them. But yeah, so that's those guys. Next up over here, pretty much the same thing, except one cool thing that they did with these guys is that they added this cool side prints on them. So they got this nice Ghostbuster logo on the side on the arms, which Lego is not very fond of doing because I guess it's more expensive, but they did it in this set and I really like it. So here we got Abby, next up we got Aaron, then Mayhem. Now honestly I don't even know who this is. I don't really remember it from the movie. I don't know, I think it was Green in the movie. I mean, they did not do a good job with this guy at all. He's really lame. But at least I got a ghost. So, yeah. Next up, we have Patty and Holtzman. And then here is Kevin riding his bike. But we're going to get to him later. So, as I said before, these guys have double faces as well. I put Holtzman to her goggle face, which I think is so much cooler. And yeah, their proton packs are a little bit different. They have a little bit different design. This is on top. They got this new piece down here, which I actually like. And these things are facing upwards. So yeah, not too much new. You did get a lot more gear, per se. We have this gun here and a toolbox, and then a bunch of other stuff in the back. And then we have Kevin. Now, Kevin was one of my favorite characters. He was pretty dumb. So, yeah, he pretended to be a Ghostbuster. He has his full name written out in this scriggly little thing. If the camera focuses, okay, the camera's not going to focus, but whatever. He does have his side patch here, so he's official enough. But we all know he's going to become possessed anyway, because he's dumb. So that's the possessed face. I really like how they did that. That was a cool little add-on there. I love when Lego puts double faces because you can just do so much more with the minifigures when you have different emotions or different, even glasses and no glasses. That's a really cool thing. Now the bike is pretty simple. I really do like how they put this new bike piece. It's a really cool looking thing. I really like that. Now, I did add some things to it. I added this kickstand here. Well, actually, no, not really, but I like to think that. Then I changed out the antenna because I didn't like the antenna. Well, sorry, I did like the antenna, but I had to use it for different sets. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make this fancy antenna here. That's not really that fancy, but whatever. Then I also added this nice red light to the back, which they did not have, sadly. I don't know why. And it did in the movie, so who knows why they did that. But yeah, so that's the bike, and that's Kevin. So let's move these guys out of here. And look at the vehicles themselves. So first up, we got our Ecto 1 ambulance. And as you guys already know from previous videos, I have a light up kit. If you didn't see that video, check it out. I'll leave it in the description, and I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can check out that video. And I'll show you all about how I did that. But yeah, so that's how this looks. I really like this design. They did a good job with implementing all these angled pieces and putting things on the side so you could get this nice smooth look. I really like that. They put this tail wing here. Really cool. And all the lights on top, they did a good job. Now, the sad thing is, since they had to put these windows on to finish the look, people really couldn't fit in because Lego people are fat and stupid, so they're out of proportion, so you can only fit 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, you can only fit 3 people in this, so where's the 4th one gonna go? But other than that, I really like the design. You can't open the trunk, but who really cares? It has this nice finished look to it, so that's nice. And I just really like what they did with this. They did a really good job replicating the movie version. So that's really cool. Next up, now this is a cool one. I really do like this. They did an amazing job with this because you can fit 4 people. Now I'm going to show you guys how. You take off the roof, and as you can see, they made this design so you can fit 4 people. And I can't really explain it in the video that well, but if you look at the instructions, which you probably can find online, it was just so cool how they just worked this thing around it so they could actually fit Lego people inside. It was so cool. And they also have these nice doors on the side that open, which is another plus, and they have these nice mirrors. So we put that back on there. Now if you notice, I didn't put any stickers on it because I absolutely hate stickers, so I just don't put them on because they fall off, they disintegrate, it's just annoying. So I really like it when Lego actually uses printed pieces, which they did here, and then in the license plate, which is cool. Another really cool thing about this is the headlights themselves to make it that Cadillac look. They got this. These, you can see it. Got one of these headlight pieces, but made it clear. Put in one of these orange flat pieces to give that blinker look, and then you just plug it right into a socket right here. And look at that. It fits perfectly, and Lego did an amazing job designing this front. I absolutely love how it looks. It really does look like a Cadillac. They even remembered to put these 2 bars here. It just really finishes off. Now one sad thing, I really wish they made it, but they did not make a custom emblem for the front. In the movie they had a nice ghost emblem, and I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been that hard to make an emblem for the set, especially how much it's selling, this thing. But yeah, so that's that. All roomy, of course. And a cool thing is the back door opens. Look at that. That is just really cool. I love how they made that door. It just looks really cool, finishes it off, and you can put in all your gear inside. Now one thing that was weird is I remembered in the movie that the backlight was red and blue, and then when you just see like different videos, you see it sometimes it's red and blue, and then sometimes it's like the box here shows red and white and red. But I like the red and blue more. I remember seeing that in the movie, so I just changed it around and made it red and blue. So that's pretty much the only thing I changed in this set. But yeah, so that's how that looks. And of course we have our nice windshield wipers there, which are really cool. I like those. That just finishes it. So yeah, so these are the 2 sets, and I absolutely love them. I think it was worth the $30 for this set. This set, I'm not sure if it was worth the $60 or was it $50. I forgot how much I paid for this one. But I put lights on it, and then I went, you know what, maybe it wasn't that bad. So, yeah. And now hopefully this year, I will do the same thing that I did for this one. I will buy lights. And that would just make it look really cool, and I could put that on display, and it would just be a cool contrast between the 2. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get those subscribes up to 200. That's our next goal. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them down in the comments, and I will hopefully get back to you. And I will be coming out with some more videos pretty soon. Thank you guys again for watching, and have a good rest of the day.